Now I have the honor of presenting this year's Wendy B. McDonald Award. In 2014, the foundation established the Wendy B. McDonald Award to honor Mrs. McDonald as one of the true female pioneers in the PT motion control industry. This award acknowledges a woman who has established herself as a critical contributor to her company's success and really impacted change in the power transmission motion control industry. Wendy's son, Scott McPherson, is here with me today and will help present this year's award. Scott, would you join me up on stage? It is our honor and my pleasure to introduce this year's recipient, Tribby Warfield. Well, you talk about emotions. Woo! I know you have, and I have them too. As most of you know, Tribby's from her more than 25-year career at Gates Corporation, where she served in key management and operational roles, including business development, product marketing, and field sales management. Tribby held positions as President of North America Commercial, President North America Power Transmission, and Vice President of Gates Industrial Power Transmission Operations, where she was headquartered in Belgium. In 2014, Tribby moved across the aisle and joined Command Industrial Technologies as Senior Vice President. In 2016, she also became General Manager of Automation Control and Energy Platform. Recently, Tribby became Senior Vice President, Business Development Strategies for NIDA Industries in Europe, a provider of flat power transmission belting in the markets of Europe, Middle East, and Africa. In addition to her work accomplishment, Tribby is also seen as an influencer by her peers in our industry. She's been very passionate about the Industrial Careers Pathway Initiative as well, serving as chair of the ICP Steering Committee, where she was a driving force in promoting the program's success, milestones, leveraging the talents of key alliance partners. Over her career, Tribby has shown perseverance, a lot of energy, dedication, determination to lead, succeed, much like Wendy McDonald did. Coupling her tenacity with a big heart, caring personality has made her a great representative and deserving recipient of this year's Wendy B. McDonald Award. Please join me in congratulating Tribby.
Wow, thank you very much, Mike, and I'd like to say thanks to all of the PTDA Foundation for making this a very special day for me. I have to admit, when I received the call from Barb Ross, I was completely shocked when she said that I was this year's recipient of the Wendy McDonald Award. I'm very honored and grateful to be here, and I'm humbled to be accepting this award. It's with deep gratitude to receive this on behalf of all of you, my peers, and all diversity, men and women, and I appreciate the support this industry has given me throughout all of my years of this career. I had the privilege to meet Mrs. Mack a few times at my time at Gates, and I always saw her as a very tough, strong-willed, very focused woman, but always very fair and respected and treated people well. Following her lead is an honor, and she was truly a pioneer in this industry. This moment's very special for me and obviously for Mike to present the award because I've known him for many, many years, and Mike is a very special colleague. While I'm standing here as this year's recipient, I did not arrive here alone. And many of you in the audience are the reason I'm here today and have the privilege to receive this award. Some of you know my background, that I grew up an only child raised by my dad in southern Alabama. My childhood memories were going with my dad to a manufacturing plant where he worked for over 50 years, set up on a set of pallets while he made furniture, and I watched all types of machines, conveyors, everything working, and at the end of that conveyor line came off a finished product. And all the other things that a good Southern girl does when you grow up, like hunting, fishing, drag racing cars, and rebuilding carburetors on the kitchen table. That was my life. So it's not unusual to find me here in this industry, and I really appreciate that my dad gave me and instilled in me the essence of hard work to pay off for results. And also the fact that a girl getting her hands dirty is not a bad thing. My career path was not a traditional one. While many of us today search for talent to get into our industry, particularly young women, I went to vocational school in high school. I knew I needed a job skill to get a job because I was not going to get to go to college. I landed a job with a major engineering company, had a job before I graduated high school, and then later on put myself through school. Then came a very pivotal point in my career, and which is how I am in the industry today. Someone took a chance on me. They gave me an opportunity to enter this field and enter into the world of industrial distribution sales. This person was willing to be different, although he looked a lot like most of you out here in the audience. He took a risk, and he gave me time and taught me the industry. Today, this person is still a great friend and a mentor, and I don't believe he's here today, but I would like to thank Michael Lentz of Rubber & Specialties in Mobile, Alabama, for giving me a chance to enter this world. Thank you. Mike was willing to take on this ambitious, crazy young woman who wanted to get into this business and gave me a job to come to work for him. I cannot stress enough how important mentors are in your life and how they can make a difference in a young person's life throughout their career, or even anybody else as they go through their career life in the mid-stages. I'm the person I am today due to incredible mentors throughout my career, as well as my own willingness to take a lot of risk, work hard, and take some personal sacrifices along the way. Each and every one of you out there today can make a difference in someone's life and career. It just requires you to take some time to give of your knowledge and your heart to help another person be successful in life. I was fortunate I learned the business from the ground up. I loved being in the back of the shop, cutting hose, making hose assemblies, splicing conveyor belt, got my hands dirty, and I loved every bit of it when I was in a paper mill, a mine, a refinery, and all the different places I got to go work. I got to do a lot of this before starting my career at Gates, and I was very privileged to spend half of my career in Europe as an expat with Gates in the UK, Germany, and Belgium. This industry, both manufacturing and distribution, has made a lot of strides, but we have a long way to go for embracing women and diversity in general. Our challenge is to continue to find women that can be interested in this business and see it as a good career early on in their careers and their education. Looking back on my early years, my challenges were a little different. First, being a young woman from the South and getting people to take me serious that I knew what I was talking about technically. Trust me, I was challenged a lot against my male peers, but I liked it because it only made me better. I knew I had back then to learn to adapt to a man's world. I had to adapt to their work environment. I was not going to change it, and I had to have a tough skin to let things roll off my back that today, hopefully, a lot of young women don't have to deal with, which is what led me to focus on not being a woman in this industry, but rather looking as myself as the best and most qualified person to take care of my customers' needs and problems and solutions. Mentors make the difference, and mentors showed me the way. While I had my own determination and willingness to succeed, my male mentors made the difference in my life. Finding good mentors and listening to them, especially when you're a female, leading and managing men, is very important. No person is self-made, and we all arrive where we are today by having many people touch our lives. We become the person and the leader we are because of the help and guidance of others. I was fortunate to interact early in my career with women like Liz Moon, formerly of Command, and also a past recipient of this award, as well as a great support network with another lady in this room, Barb Ross with Garlock. I'm truly blessed in many, many ways. My career and personal life has been touched and supported during the good times and through some really tough times by many people. Some of those people are now retired, and a few are still here. I would like to thank a few of what I call my big brothers that have helped me through a lot of my life. I'd like to extend a thank you to Dent McCartney, who's now retired from Baldor Electric, my friend Bob Callahan from Syncusha, and also a good friend of mine I've known for a long time, Tony Cephalou with Motion Industries, who I met in my early days and was a tough love brother for me as well. I'd like to thank them for their guidance, support, and tough love throughout the years. It's truly an honor and special day to receive this award and to honor Wendy McDonnell, and thank you all very much. Thank you.